I love you.
So here we are sitting in the garden in Stanton Prior, and I'm just marvelling at all the colour in the garden. As you know, I'm quite a keen gardener. Always had all the books through the years. And Con and myself used to pride ourselves in knowing every flower, every shrub that was around. It's lovely to see all the hard work of the early season now coming into full colour. I'll take you around and show you some of the colour. Last year I recovered this area. It was very overgrown and just all weeds and horrible old bushes and everything growing too much, and I cut back those trees. I'd like to cut back again, and I planted a load of the usual stuff. Petunias, vinca do very well here, and we've got roses trying to come through there, which I've cut back. Got a lovely mallow here, which is doing very well. And we've got these little Unanimous japonicas, which are coming through. They're nice. They're nice. Over there I've got another area which I've recovered, and this I've titled Denise's Wild Garden, because she's very keen on everything being wild. We do have a huge problem, and you see it trying to come through there, It's a Peruvian weed which is trying to take over in Eastbourne. We've got a euphorbia here which has just finished flowering, so next week that will be chopped down almost to the ground, because inside, in there, in the foliage, there are new growths trying to come through. And that is now where the euphorbia was. You can see the euphorbia is going to be lovely next year. And that whole area is what I lovingly called the other little boy, because this is the little boy area. Isn't that lovely? This is new. I'm having that as a memoriam to Sandy's brother, and I'm having a plaque made this week which I shall put on there, and that will make Sandy very happy. There we've got a common geranium, a good filler in the garden. There we've got a new plant which I put in early in the summer, and that's a Sinetti, and you just, when it flowers, you just cut it back and it flowers again. It's amazing stuff. Of course, here we've got the usual geraniums, which are the great filler in every garden and create huge colour. I'm not too sure the name of that, but I will find it out. And of course we've got beautiful roses, more beautiful roses, more beautiful roses. And this is, I think, is a spirea, and it's one of the deep pink ones. It's rather gorgeous and just comes out in about July. This one, not too sure of the name. You know that I'm not good at names of plants and that. I try to study, but Colin and I used to know all these names, but I don't know, we've forgotten them. And then we've got the usual fuchsia, and we've got the usual hydrangea. Another spirea, and this time a white one. Over the back we've got climbing roses. This one is a great success story. I rescued it last year. It was only tiny, and believe it or not, I cut it in quarters, and then I stuck it over there. And it's been a great success. Of course, there are always plants which nobody knows what they are, and in another country they'd be termed as weeds. More roses, Asiatic lily, just like that one. Here we have, it's really like a weed, and I don't know what it is, but at this time of the year it's worth persevering with it, because at this time of the year it comes out with these enormous show of flowers. There we have a typical buddleia, very good for the butterflies. And there we have a little boy, which I've brought from house to house to house to house. It used to be a fountain in one of my houses, which was Pear Tree Barn. That was by the swimming pool, and it was part of the swimming pool, and it was lovely. Now I've just filled the pot on the top, the tray on the pot, with lobelia, trailing lobelia, and it looks lovely. They just finished their flowering, and they're, if you're a gardener, they're very large allium, which is really part of the onion family. Some people don't like them because they smell of onion a little bit if you crush the leaves or crush the stem. And my newest, sunflower. I've never grown a sunflower before. I've never had a sunflower. And Sandy, my wife, has never had a sunflower. So we're looking forward to this, and we're going to transplant it over there. And that, we have plans for the autumn this year. That whole area we're going to take out completely. We're going to pave it and put an archway into it with probably clematis or honeysuckle, which would be nice, and make it a private little area. And we're going to put one of those sunken fires into it, so we can have barbecues in the middle of the winter, and that should be quite stunning. I'm really looking forward to doing that in the autumn. Should be good. And there she is, Stanton Prior.
This train divides here.
And here we are.
Please make sure you travel in the correct part of this train. Please note
10:35.
four coaches will detach.
We're hit by the union strike down Eastbourne on the trains, and it's a nightmare. It's only half the services running, so I'm going to be very late today getting up to London for the Grand Open Water Rats annual general meeting. It should be interesting.
I hope I've left the club in a reasonable condition to pass on to David. I hope you have a very good year, and I'm sure you will, and you'll have the support of all of us, and I'll certainly do my best to make it fine for you. So, would you like to take this chain from me?
God, it's heavy. I am quite surprised how heavy it is, actually. I'm really honoured. I am really honoured to be wearing this. I'm a new boy. I've only been here 2 years. This has been my third year, so it's quite a meteoric rise to fame. You may well remember that I wasn't actually at the meeting where I was voted into this job. A certain gentleman sitting opposite me in a bad shirt again, Alan, did ring me up and told me I'd got the job, sort of by the back door. But I'm really pleased, I'm really proud, and thank you very much for inviting us. That attend various Rotary conferences and meetings. It's all about bringing that new blood in and developing. And the club will change, and it has changed. You know, if you 3 years ago, we didn't do the Valentine's Ball. We didn't bring Ellen to a standstill, as we did 2 years ago, and I mean literally to a standstill. Those of you who weren't here at the time, we had a very nice policeman came in at 2 o'clock to tell us we had to do something about the roads that were blocked, and at 6 o'clock he still hadn't got his police car back out. Thank you very much for electing me into this office. I am really proud, I am very honoured, and I hope I will serve you well in this coming year. Thank you very much.
Trevor, and thank you, and I'm immensely proud of you. It must have been somewhat different when you started, and I'm sure you will. This is signed by the President of the Rotary International, Great Britain and Ireland, presented to Trevor Wilson, 60 years service to Rotary. This is our way of saying thank you very much for 60 years service, and we do hope to see more of you, and you do come and see us as often as you like and as often as you can.
Jude.
Professional. They should. I go to
Wave. Hello. Wave to the camera. Jude, wave. Oh.
That is assiette of fish, 4 different types of fish on the plate with chili, and it's absolutely gorgeous. That was nice. That was the remains of a roast.
Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you told me because I've been.
That was
Remains of duck.
remains of duck, and Dorothy has demolished sea bass.
Say that again.
You've demolished the sea bass, haven't you? Yes, you have. We're in Bournemouth yet again. Bournemouth again. Having a lovely time with Dorothy and with Tom and with Lorna and Sandy, of course. And it's been delightful at the Liston Hotel.
And Sandy, of course.
Sandy, of course. Lovely hotel called the Liston Hotel. Excellent food. Gilby's, the restaurant is called. Gilby's. It's that time of the year again. Air show in Eastbourne. The Red Arrows doing their thing. And here they come with their crazy maneuvers. Now you'll be able to see this beautiful shape that they're doing this year. Isn't that wonderful? And that's the diamond shape. Right through the cloud. Oh no, right through the middle. Whoa! And another near miss. Whoa! Right over my house. I think they're the only aircraft that are allowed to fly over the town. Huge nowadays after the horrible events over at Shoreham Airport. What, about 3 years ago now? 2 upside down and 2 barrel rolling behind them. They're Hawk aircraft, trainer aircraft.
This is Mr. Lee Shaw.
Hello there again.
Hello there again.
How are you?
He's the one that took all the plaster off my walls. And now he's putting it all back again. And here's Louis here.
Hiya.
Hiya. And Lee Shaw taught him how to do this. And between them they're doing a wonderful job. Excellent. Can't wait till it's all finished. But meanwhile the switch is hanging off the wall. And sockets, buckets of plaster. Oh, it's all happening here. I need to get some light fittings as well to put where those wires are hanging out. So that's another job to do. Get some light fittings. That is a glue that Lee is sticking on the wall. And then he takes the plasterboard and sticks it on.
Lovely.
Wonderful.
And we don't go for flat and square within this property. We like it nice and curvy and bent all over.
I think he's taken the mickey out of me.
I know.
Fiona, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes, I want to let it.
Yes, you can't.
How sweet. Now kiss me.
Everybody!
Oh,
much work they've done. They have worked tirelessly, and some of them especially had very, very big parts in teaching them. Thank you so much, as usual, to Julian, to Tom, to Kirsty, and Joe. Thank you very, very much. Louise has been filming.
Now this is a dark dressing room. Is this the darkest dressing room we've ever been in?
I think so.
You're on.
Definitely.
I think so.
Are we ready?
Yeah, we are. We've been hosted by John and Gail tonight.
John and Dale.
Gail.
Gail. John
Yeah.
and Gail.
That's
And the other singer's name is
Felicity. Felicity?
Felicity, yeah.
Felicity.
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 So yeah.
15 years old.
That's a great stage name, Felicity.
Yeah.
Bartholomew I am. Just for tonight. So so we say bye-bye for this month.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for this month.
Hope you've had a good month.
Yeah, and we'll see you next month. Okay. Bye.
I love you. I who have nothing, I who have no one.